Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. No idea what that means. Become the world's most produced and successful hovercraft design in the world. Capacity 20. Is that able to go over land as well? What's special about this one? Am I able to put that one over land? Tanker, towboat, right there, cargo types, oil. This one here is able to take oil as well. That one is cargo types, all of the other, the Votrans towboats. That one will take 200. We've got the axe out there, which is 1,300 kilowatts, 220, it's 4 compartments, 30k. The Viola is 240 in 4 separate compartments. And that will take the fuel and that will take the crude oil and the oil. 30k. This one here is 27. It's slower, that one is. This one's 93k, but it's only passengers, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would seriously consider having that one. And this one here is a small boat. Now, do I want a capacity of 200 at 27k, or do I want a capacity of just 130 at 32k? It's 5 kilometers in it. Like, that's not a great deal. I'm going to go with the towboat. I'm going to go with that one. I'm only going to have one of them, I think. Just to start with, at least. So we'll buy that one there. And you're going to need a name. You've definitely got to have a name. So you are called Jordan. Right there. Now, Jordan, you're going to need... Let's slow this down a little bit, shall we? Because we're busy. Like, time is ticking through at a rapid rate of knots. I need a new line for Jordan. That one is going to go from Galati East over to Oil Refinery Port. That's where that one's going to be. That's not going to do any more than that. Now, before I can actually do anything further with that, I do need to go down to here... And we need to build a road across the front of that one like that. And then we need to connect that around like that so that it does join the two together. But this feels wrong. Like, I've done the same with these. This, at least I've got those two connected by a road network going down to Alexandria. And have any other network on it. This one is not connected via a road network to anything yet. So it ought to be. And this one over here is not connected via road. And that ought to be as well. I'll tell you what, we'll do that, but we won't do it now. That's something that we will sort of do at a later date. That's now connected in there. That's fine. So I've got line 2. That's all working fine. And then I want to go down to manage vehicles. Jordan here. You to go out to line 2. Like that. Jordan, let's have a look at you. You should be. Yes. Jordan's on his way out. There he is. There's Jordan. Looking absolutely fan-dabby doozy. On his way out. We've got a great big towboat right here. He's doing his 27k. Details in here. Manage vehicle. And you are going to be a yellow towboat. There. A bit of yellow on board. Now, that is as fast as he can go. He's got to go all the way up through here. Wondering if I ought to have 2 of them. No. We're not going to worry about that. So I've got a choice now. I can either do that again, and I can put another one up here and have a couple more of these. Or I can do this via train, and then, but... if I have it... well, it doesn't matter, actually. Whether it's train or... by boat, I've still got to have a distribution network with trucks in order to take it into Bucharest itself. So, supplying the city with oil, I do have to have a truck distribution network in the city itself. I can either have the oil being brought up the river, or we can have the train doing that. We can have the train on a return journey. I think having the train do this on a return journey does actually seem like a better idea. It does seem a more sensible option, doesn't it? So if I go to there, and then I go to the buildings, and we go to the cargo station, like that, and I bring you around there, it's got to go about there. Right, that's pretty close to having everything on there. Right, that's not far off of everything that it needs to be. So what we do is we bring this over here like this, and we go And remove that one. And those signals, that, and that bit down to there. Then we go into here and we take our station. And we join that station straight onto there. Because that fits absolutely perfectly on there. I'm not going to be putting any crossovers on this station at all. But what I might do here, we may change this around a little tiny bit. Let's see. I'm going to go to tracks. There. 72 to just sort of pull across that bit. So we could do with just removing that. Because I don't want it to go down to 72. That's really, really slow. That's penalizing it a lot. So if I bring that back over there like that far, and then I go here like this, and I join that in, it's going to 189 there. That's 211. 230 there. That's not penalizing it a great deal. But then it is penalizing it a bit over here, which we don't really want, do we? So let's remove that, and I'll remove one more section of track back here like this, so that I don't have to remove any more of them. And I can go into here, and I can pull you up onto there. 250. Right, that's perfect. That is absolutely spot on perfect. There we go. We can bring that into there. And then all I need to do is put signals in here so that we've got them on the right-hand side like that. That is just auto-saving. That's also corrected the routes going through. And that bit is done. Then we go into here and we've got a road. It goes across the front of there, like that. There, so that's connected that one in. And then that's got to end up connecting down onto here. So that one's going to go through the forest there a little bit. Like that. And you're going to come out and around, and you're going to connect onto there. And you're going to go out this way. And you're going to connect in... sure where you're going to connect in. I'm thinking maybe... Ooh! What if I was to put it in over there, like that? Bring it into that side, so then I'm working that as a loop. I like that idea. Work that as a loop, round there. I'll do that a little bit different to how I originally put it out, though. We'll put that one to there. Kind of like the idea of like hugging the side of the forest there a little bit. But without digging too much of this out. And then bring you back in that way. Yeah, that looks pretty good. There. So we go through the forest a little bit. We're sort of going around the forest a bit in places. And I've got a loop that can be run around on here. So then I want to go into buildings and I want to go to a truck station. I'm going to take a platform each side. I'm going to go for a 30-meter platform as well. And that one is going to go in there so that we've got plenty of materials that are going to be brought in. Excellent. Then I need to go with truck stops because I got a lot of materials that need to be supplied around this city. Right, we're going to need steel and stone up there. We're going to need the plastics in there and over there. We're going to need oil right around this central district. So I'm going to end up producing some different, quite a few different loops on this. So the first loop I'm going to supply is going to be the oil loop, which is going to go one over to there, and then I'm going to put another stop on that side, and then I'm going to put a stop over... where's this one going? I'm going to put a stop here on that front bit there. And then there's going to be another one there on that bit, and that's going to be it. It's going to be the only ones, I think, just for now. So they'll come out, round, and down to that one. We should do. There's no others that are requiring oil at the moment. I've got oil covered with those 4 stops. So I don't need more than just the 4 stops. Not right now. Road depot. We'll put the road depot. I actually like the idea of putting the road depot all the way over at Alexandria. Or putting the road depot all the way over at Constanza and then making the trucks drive all the way through. I like having all of it done with just one depot all the way through. I'm going to put the road depot over here. Just to be difficult. There. I'm going to put that road depot in there. That's where all of our trucks are going to come from. So for doing this little loop around here, I'm going to want vehicles to go in around that way, and we've got those there. So I would say 12 vehicles to run that loop in around the town. So we will start off with 12 vehicles running this loop. So I've got the flatbed truck will take everything. This takes up to 13 items. We've got the MAN 19.3 dump truck right there. That takes those. That takes oil. It takes 21. That one takes 17. That one there takes 13. Does 60k. This one does 80k. This is definitely the truck that we want. Definitely want to go for the slightly bigger one. And this takes all goods. So it's going to be a lot easier if we just stick with the top truck. That one does take 21 at a time. I just think it's going to be easier to do this. We've got a limo there. That's going to be for a special mission. Guarantee it. So we will go with this top truck right here that takes everything. It's actually cheaper than going for these specialized ones that both take 21 capacity. But I like the idea of having these. It's easier if we just have a fleet of everything the same. So we will do that. I wanted 12 of these to start with, so we'll run there for 12 like that. That's going to be 5 million. We will buy that lot right there, and then we've got to make a route. So I want to go back over to here. I want to go to that one. I want to go to New Line. And I'm going to start off with the Bucharest East District sidings. And that's going to go over to there. And that is running the loop. Exactly how I wanted it to run without any prompting from me whatsoever. This I like. This pleases me immensely. There. We have now got a perfect loop running right the way round. There is my loop. So now I can go into manage vehicles like this. I can go to the Alexandria Road Depot, and I can take all of those vehicles in there. I'm going to color them all bright green. I'm going to send them out onto line 3 like that, and we're going to press play like that so that we can watch them start to come out. They're not going to do anything just yet, because I don't actually have the return journey set up for the trains. So, despite all of these trucks coming racing out here and heading off over to Bucharest, over there, they're making the long and fabulous journey from Alexandria all the way to Bucharest. But they're not going to be able to benefit from this. Look at the traffic that is running between these two towns. And this is why we could actually consider putting in a one-way system for some of these towns. Because the amount of cars that we've got running in through here is quite ridiculous. Right, have a look at that. Have a look at the number of cars that we have now got running through here. If I was to change this round for a one-way system, running around that city, that would allow everything to just flow through a lot easier. This is already working as a one-way system. So if I was to just sort of utilize that in the one-way system as well, we could probably end up like benefiting from this quite a lot. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to be able to get that oil there. I've got the boat on its way up, Jordan over there. I need to get that oil being dropped off here. So we want to go back into this one. I want to go to line 1 here. I go Bucharest North District. Bucharest North District North is the next run. Then it goes to Galati. So after Galati there, I then need to come back through and I need to go to Bucharest East District. So I'm going to add station. And I want to add that one in there on the East District. Now, that's actually on the wrong side. I've got to have that one on the other one. That's why it's got right there at the moment that it's saying it's on the wrong one in there. So we've got to go into here to set this one up. You need to be on Terminal 1 over there. So you're on the right-hand side as you come up through. So that line 1, Gooseman X. No power, no path, electric. There should be. You should have power all... Divange. Right, well, there should be... Everything should be fine on this now. Bucharest East District over here. Terminal 1. Select Terminal for this stop. It's on its way up. Needs to be on the right-hand side. And it is... no, he's actually... I've got that on the Terminal 1. That does need to be on that side. It's on the right-hand side. There. Needs to be on Terminal 2. Terminal 2 is on line 1. There. Don't tell me that that's the wrong side, because that's rubbish. Bucharest. Terminal 2. There. Oh, I can select it from here. I just click on that, and it goes on to the correct side. So Terminal 2, right there, is on that right-hand side. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Okay. Let me press play. Gooseman X. Why are you... It does this sometimes, doesn't it? If I go to you, and I say stop, and then I start you up, Gooseman X is saying he's got no power. There, I gotta reverse him. That's what I gotta do, is I gotta reverse him. And he should then head down the right way over here. He's out on the right-hand side. Okay, that's good. Occasionally you get that. They go into the station and they get a little bit confused as they go into the station. They don't really like it. So now we've got the right stuff coming into there. And then from there, the trucks will be able to bring that into Bucharest. And also over this side, we've got Jordan, who's just come into that one over there. He's got nothing on him at the moment, because he hasn't actually made his way all the way up over here, but he will do in a minute. He'll get up to here, and he will take some oil from the refinery, and then he'll bring it back. And we've now got some oil here that is going to go back to Bucharest as well. So we've got both of them covered, which is excellent. But yeah, I'm thinking, looking at this mess of traffic that we've got in here, a one-way system is definitely going to help things out a little bit. So we're going to go to streets in here. And we're going to need actual streets here like this. So we're going to take that one and we're going to upgrade just to... No, that's one-way streets. Before I do that, let's go to regular streets in here. That one I can't do. So I'm going to upgrade all of these. We've had all of these extra roads have already been built. And this city has expanded this much just in the time that we've been putting together some other things. Right? This city has really grown a lot in a real short space of time. So I want to just upgrade these roads a little bit. Through. I can't remove that because of that bit in there. So those other bits, they can't be changed. And then we've got the same with Alexandria as well. Look, see the massive changes that have happened in this city. So we'll chop and change all of these. Like that. And that bit down there. And... oh no, I don't want street. I had that one as the right one already. That one's got to be that one there. There. Okay, so I've got that bit. Now, do I go for any of these as 4-lane roads through the middle of the town, or do I stick with a one-way loop? I'm going to leave that bit over there. I'm not getting involved with that. That's already upgraded some of this to street. We're going with this. We're going with this one right over here. So we want one way to start with. Let's start off by making this one way. All right, that is a big, long, one-way loop in here. So you just right-click wherever it's one way. If it's pointing in the wrong direction, you just turn it like that, and then it goes the way that you actually want it to. So that one's got to go that way in order for one way to work. In order for this bit to work as one way over here, I'm going to have to connect that into there, like that, so that they can come out onto the one-way bit over here, or they can sort of move back in through. So we'll go back there, and then I'll change that over. So I've got nothing stuck against the one-way system. I don't want things getting stuck on a one-way loop that they're not able to access back again. And that could happen over here as well if I'm not careful. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to put that one is going to go across there like that. Then I can bring in this one and upgrade so that that becomes one-way system down here. And then I need to get over to there. So which way is it going? It's running through there. Right, so there's one way down here. Go to you. Turn that one there. And then we go that way, like that. Let's just, yeah, it's... So it's weaving in between the two. I've just got it sort of doing a bit of weaving in and out here. So then that one's... Oh, you can right-click before you put the thing in place, actually. And then that one's going over to there. Like that. And then that one is running down that way. Why have I got that truck running there? Not quite sure why that truck has decided to go over there. It might be just because of where I had the one-way thing running before. So let's just keep this simple to start with. Let's not overcomplicate things, and we will just put in a... I'm going to put that one to go that way. We'll put a one-way loop around where the trucks... You know, the route that the trucks are traveling. Just want this to go one way wherever the trucks are traveling. So they're going to come down here. That's not possible. I can't do anything to change that one there. I don't know why. Unless... Oh, I can remove all of those. The only thing I can't remove that bit over there, so it might just be because of this here. If I was to remove that one, like that, and then go into here, take a straight line, that's what I want to do. There, it's already done it for me. I didn't need to do that. Excellent. Then I can upgrade that one. And I got a one-way street coming into there. Then this one here is one way like that. Excellent. Now, is that still work? He's on the... No, he's not on the wrong side. He is on the correct side over there. So I need to change this to one way so that I can get over to that bit. Let's go back to here, and you're going to go there one way, and you're going to go there one way, and then that's going to... It would actually be better if I was to loop it that side. This one can stay two ways, I think. I've got to be a little bit cautious about how I do this. So I'm sort of like, if I've got that as one way there, they're both... Oh, wait a minute. No, 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 no. I can't have that there as one way. Or if I do, I've got to change this. I don't have anything down that way. That one has got to go like that. Which means that it's got to go there as well. So then it can run over that way and it'll come down here. So you got to go in that direction. You got to go that way. You got to go that way as well. And then this one is a loop that's going to run down here. So basically, I need... You got to have it set out as a circle. And if you don't have it set out as a circle, things go horribly wrong. So there is my circle that I've got going around the city. Coming out, it'll go to this point right here. So that one's going to go up there and up to there, and then it's going to head back this way, like that, and that one's going to go there. So these bits up here is one way. I don't think I need... I think that was a mistake. I think that in there was a mistake, taking that as one way. So I will put that back as it was previously. Along with all of that. That can also all change back. That doesn't matter if that goes in two directions. That doesn't matter at all. This bit over here, I just want to upgrade that bit of road. And you, there, you don't matter either. You can change over. And then we go back here with our one way. So I've got a loop right there. A one-way system loop that will run right the way through the whole of Bucharest. That runs down to this side, and then it keeps running here. This is chock-a-block in here. This is absolutely choked up. completely all the way through. So we've got to do something about this. What are we going to do about this? So I could put that one to go that way. That one will go in that direction, so they'll come up and they'll run straight down here. And then this one here can run... which way? Well, you're going to go that way. Over to there like that. And that runs down here, so we've got incoming traffic there. Outgoing traffic goes around there and then goes out onto that big road over to there. So we've got like both lots of traffic coming up onto there. So that bit at least is good. They can go whichever way they want on here. They come in through. But now we've got this bit over here. So the truck's got to come up onto there. He's able to do that without any problems. And I want to have a look over here. So I've got my trucks working, and let me just double check that they're able to get through over there. Coming this way, then they're going up there, going along and going into that one. That's good. That means that I don't want this one way. I don't want that as one way, do I? Oh, that's going to mess up that one. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I suppose I could turn that one round. Whether I should or not. No, what I'll do is I'll have that one as one way going up there. And I'll have that one as one way going up there. So they can go in both directions on there. This one here can stay as it is. And not change it. Why are they, like, swapping sides on there quite as enthusiastically as they are? I'm not quite sure what's going on. I don't know what's going on with that bit. Oh, it's because that's a left turn right on there. So if I was to have that street there as only going in that direction, that should allow more cars to come out onto there, because both of these need to go out that way. If you want to come in here, you've got to come over to that road there and move up through here. We can upgrade this one. That is now allowed. I can't upgrade the one over there. That seems better. That does actually seem to be working in here. And then that one and that one can also be one way. They can run like that. You've got to run a little bit further down here. Yeah. So far, good things are happening. And then that one there is going to be one way, but I'm going to change that one round as one way there, so it's beneficial for my trucks. Then this is not going to be one way, because my trucks need that to be able to come up through. Now, have I done this right? Like, I've got a one-way system, and I've got a lot of traffic running through this town. Have I done this correctly or not? I mean, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this is absolutely chock-a-block through this whole city. I don't really know if I've made the right choice on this or not. Everything is absolutely choked up here. If I was to put that there as one way, that would avoid... that would actually stop the traffic from coming up through here, and that would be a good thing. If I was to do that, and that, and that... that puts all the traffic going up that side. Is that something that I want to do? Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we've got time for today. Sometimes even our fantastic pilots, train drivers, and lorry drivers, and bus drivers, and boat drivers, and all the other drivers need a little bit of rest. So while they rest up and have a cup of tea, if you've enjoyed the episode, could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.